Welcome. Thanks for joining me. We're at Willow's Lake today at the Oak Sessay, targeting carp from underneath that beautiful willow tree opposite. We're in the southeast corner of the lake. Let's have a little look at the lake and the willow in particular. This willow, it's actually two, a large trunk and a smaller trunk willow, positioned at one end of a small island. You see the overhangs? These are favourite hiding places for carp. The idea of this footage today is to try and get a different slant on how I'm going to approach this target. In the past I've cast to this willow from the north bank, so this approach slightly different. You see how close you can park to the edge of the lake. Beautiful spot, great owners, a joy to fish here regularly. So the willow tree, being my primary target, will offer some challenges. I want to be deep into the core of the tree to stand a chance of catching those hard to catch carp. While we're up here, can I just point out in the top right hand corner there's a few carp just under the surface showing us black shapes. On a sunny day the lake is full of these shapes as carp sunbathe and cruise. Another one of the lakes in the distance there. The top left corner, home of a big ghostie, main island, mid left, lots of grasses. Well, that concludes the overview of the lake. Now let's concentrate on how I get a bait deep into the willows without getting snagged. I'll just thread the needle, land the drone safely and get on with the fishing. That was my takeoff and landing pad, that white table. Anyone spot the F1 pit pass sign on the tree stump? You get an extra point for that. There's the trusty camera that I take most of my videos on while out fishing. Fantastic quality camera. Yes, I've made it into the footage. So, there's the willow. and that's where I want to be, at the base of that tree, deep in there. Let's have a little look at some of the carp showing interest in my bait. Zigged or floating tiger bread is the bait of choice. Fish close to the edge or within the willow branches. This is a number of takes or interests back to back, just to give you the feel for how the carp approach such a large floating bait. On the lake there's a lovely ghostie. Watch how it exits stage right. There it goes. We'll have a look at that in depth later. Another choice spot to the left of the willows. Maybe not quite close enough, but it'll do. On the lake there's lots of coots and moorhens, and I'm not averse to letting them have a peck as long as they leave enough for the carp. That's all I'm interested in. Whereas the ducks decimate bread, the coots and moorhens just peck. They have, this time of year, they have lots of chicks. There's one, there's another. So live and let live. Plenty of bait left for the carp. Quick repositioning of the camera. Something must have happened. There's a cast day right in under the willows. If that doesn't get me a carp, nothing will. See the moorhen having a peck. As long as it leaves enough, I'm okay with that. Ducks on the other hand, they'll decimate the bait, especially when in a mob. On this occasion, they knew there was carp in the area, and we'll actually see them ignore the bait, swim completely past it, and we might even see the moorhens turn away. Yes, I've said it before, moorhens and coots, they can be used as bite alarms. If they show any different movement, you can be sure it's because there's carp present in the area. If you see them turn away or take off like helicopters, you can be sure there's carp about. Now this is zoomed in, so you'll have to focus your eyes carefully if fishing with this method. But tips up and bite alarms all give me clues as to any bites, along with the obvious take explosion as the carp takes it. Notice the mob of ducks come up to it, turn away. That's not usual. Big carp in the area. Great stuff. So that's a taste of what my type of fishing is like. I hope it's been of interest to you, and should you wish to adopt this type of approach, there's other videos on my channel explaining the rigs and the rods and the setup. Now let's revisit that footage of the ghost carp. Enjoy the splendour of a large ghost carp coming up for bread on the surface. I'm showing it 3 times end to end just because I love it. Hope you enjoy it too. There it is. What a cracker of a fish. Exit stage right. See the shape? Thanks for joining me on this day trip at the lake. That's Willow's Lake, part of the Oaks complex. Cheshire, North Yorkshire in the UK. Watch it once more and then join me again soon. Thanks for watching.